Fastest machines ever built, Thrust SSC. The Thrust SSC is the only car in history to break the sound barrier on land. In 1997, driven by Royal Air Force pilot Andy Green across Nevada's Black Rock Desert, it hit 763 miles an hour, Mach 1.02. Two Rolls-Royce Spey jet engines, the same engines used in fighter jets, powered it forward with over 40,000 pounds of combined thrust. It weighs over 10 tons, stretches 54 feet long, and to this day, more than 25 years later, no wheel-driven vehicle has ever gone faster. Kawasaki Ninja H2R. On two wheels, the Kawasaki Ninja H2R holds the record for the fastest production motorcycle ever built. A supercharged 998 cubic centimeter engine, the same core layout as a jet engine intake, pushes out over 300 horsepower, launching it past 240 miles an hour. It's not street legal, it's not meant to be. It's built for closed circuits only, because at these speeds, the aerodynamics alone required a wing borrowed straight from motorsport engineering. SCMAGLEV. On rails, nothing beats magnetic levitation. Japan's SE Maglev doesn't touch the track at all. It floats on magnetic fields, eliminating friction entirely. In 2015, a test run on the Yamanashi line hit 374 miles an hour, the fastest a train has ever moved on Earth. Built by JR Central, it's designed to eventually connect Tokyo and Osaka in under an hour, a trip that currently takes over 2 hours by regular bullet train. SR-71 Blackbird. In the sky, one aircraft still holds the record for fastest air-breathing manned jet ever built, the SR-71 Blackbird. Built by Lockheed's secretive Skunk Works division during the Cold War, it cruised at over Mach 3.3. So fast that its titanium skin heated past 500 degrees Fahrenheit during flight, expanding the airframe visibly in the air. Its defense against enemy missiles wasn't evasive maneuvering, it was simply outrunning them. Retired in 1998, it remains, decades later, still unbeaten. Concorde. For commercial passengers, the fastest way to fly was the Concorde, a joint British and French project that cruised at Mach 2, over twice the speed of sound, cutting a New York to London flight down to under 3.5 hours. It flew at 60,000 feet, high enough that passengers could see the curvature of the Earth. After a fatal crash in 2000 and rising costs, it was retired in 2003. More than 2 decades later, no passenger jet has replaced it. Flying supersonic across the Atlantic remains, commercially, a solved problem nobody has rebuilt. Spirit of Australia. On water, the record has stood since 1978. Ken Warby built the Spirit of Australia in his own backyard, powered by a surplus fighter jet engine bolted onto a hydroplane hull. He hit 317 miles an hour on Blowering Dam in New South Wales, a speed so extreme that several people have died trying to break it since. Nearly 50 years later, his record still stands, unmatched. MiG-25 Foxbat. Back in the sky, the Soviet Union built the MiG-25 specifically to outrun American reconnaissance planes and interceptors. It could push past Mach 2.8 in level flight, and pilots reported briefly exceeding Mach 3 in emergencies fast enough that doing so risked permanently damaging the engines. It was built from welded steel instead of lighter alloys because at that speed, aerodynamic heating alone could melt aluminum. Shockwave jet truck, on the ground again, but this time on a drag strip. The Shockwave jet truck straps 3 jet engines onto a Peterbilt truck body, producing over 36,000 horsepower combined. It's hit 376 miles an hour in quarter-mile runs at air shows across the United States, a truck outrunning most fighter jets at takeoff speed, built purely a spectacle, purely to prove it could be done. Parker Solar Probe. And the fastest object human beings have ever built isn't on Earth at all. NASA's Parker Solar Probe, launched in 2018 to study the Sun's outer atmosphere, has reached speeds over 394,000 miles an hour relative to the Sun, fast enough to fly from New York to Tokyo in under a minute. Nothing humans have built before or since has ever moved faster. 9 machines, 9 records that still haven't been broken. If you want to see what's next, subscribe.